Most people believe the 50-30-20 budget rule is the silver bullet for financial freedom. But what if following this rule actually sets you on the path to getting broke? Today, we dive deep into why this popular budgeting advice might be doing more harm than good. The 50-30-20 rule breaks your income into three simple buckets: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. It sounds straightforward and appealing, especially for those new to managing money. But the problem is, life is rarely that neat or predictable. On paper, allocating half your income to necessities sounds reasonable. But what exactly counts as a need? Rent, utilities, groceries. Those often underrated expenses like medical bills, childcare, or transportation costs frequently push this number way beyond 50%. When you're forced to shuffle funds to cover these mandatory expenditures, your budget starts to unravel. Then there's the 30% wants category: dining out, entertainment, shopping. Financial gurus hype this as a way to enjoy your money guilt-free. However, for many households, the line between wants and needs blurs. Treating that category as a must-have indulgence often leads to overspending, leaving less for crucial savings or emergencies. And speaking of savings, the 20% target is where many hit a brick wall. Setting aside 1/5 of your income sounds lofty but reasonable until unexpected expenses derail your plans. Emergencies, rising inflation, or sudden job loss can make this savings goal feel unattainable, turning frustration into financial vulnerability. What people don't realize is that fixed percentage rules ignore the fluidity of real life. They assume everyone's financial situation fits into neat categories, but economic realities vary wildly. Those juggling student loans, mortgage payments, or supporting family members can find themselves squeezed by rigid budget brackets. Another hidden downfall is neglecting to adjust these allocations as life changes. Maybe you just moved to a city with a higher cost of living, or your income just took a hit. Pushing the standard 50-30-20 ratios onto these scenarios can lead to underfunded essentials or stalled savings growth. More so, the rule doesn't account for debt interest rates or varying savings goals. Paying down high-interest debt aggressively demands higher allocation than a simple 20%. Meanwhile, if you're saving for milestones like a house or retirement, your savings percentage might need to be significantly greater. The key to a sustainable budget isn't sticking rigidly to neat percentages. It's customizing your plan based on your unique priorities and challenges. Start by fully mapping out your true fixed expenses, essential debts, and realistic spending habits. From there, identify where you can trim discretionary spending without sacrificing well-being. And most importantly, treat saving as a flexible goal, sometimes more, sometimes less, but always a priority. Budgeting isn't one size fits all. The 50-30-20 rule is a convenient starting point, but following it blindly risks financial stress and missed opportunities to build wealth strategically. Rather than forcing yourself into an arbitrary mold, build a budget that evolves with your circumstances and financial goals. This personalized approach doesn't just keep you afloat, it propels you toward long-term stability and freedom. In the end, don't let a catchy budgeting formula dictate your financial health. Understand your true needs, wants, and goals. Tailor your plan accordingly, because the best budget is one that works for you, not one that works against you.